that's it. S13's done. Getting ready to load it up and head out to the mountains of West Virginia to test this thing. Hopefully all goes well, hoping for good weather. Car is super dialed thanks to Joe getting it all tuned and ready. John and JP last night helped me put a new steering rack in it. And last but not least, Alec for helping me get the alignment dialed in, as much as he didn't like me raising the front end. We got to get different tires on the front of this. These 215-35s are too small, but the 225-40, too big. I'm super stoked with how everything turned out. Car's running amazing. We've got it retuned on 100 octane race fuel for this weekend. We're switching to E85 in the future, but for right now, the car is driving great. Steers great. The electric power steering is working amazing. Brakes are working, handbrake's working, transmission feels awesome, steering feels great. I'm just super excited to get to shredding with the boys and hope to keep it in one piece, or come home and figure out what we got to fix next on it. Either way, I'm super excited, and it's a great day to be out here to get some cool pictures of the car, and yeah, mostly just waiting around for Kyle to get here so we can leave. we just got the S13 back from Dewla Dezign Performance. My guy Joe over there has got this thing running so good. We got some more stuff to touch up on the tune later, but for now it's running on 100 octane race fuel. We got one more event this year to get through, and then we get to switch a bunch of stuff to make it even better and make it rip even harder. Makes right around 400 wheel horsepower right now, and it feels like an absolute animal. I can't wait to drive this thing this weekend. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Again, can't thank Joe enough. He squeezed this in when he didn't really have time and made it happen for me, so I get to drive it this weekend. All right, we got Joe over here at my shop now, about to go do some test hits, maybe some donuts, and see if he likes what he sees, hopefully. But that's what we got him out here for, and he's working his magic. This car is fast. It's so fast. 1.5 JZ was the move. That G30 660 lights up instantly. Joe is a madman with this tune. It's gonna be so much fun. Cannot wait to drive this thing. Couple more small issues to sort out tomorrow, and then we will be on the road. Pretty good.
Yeah, she works. She works.
All right, we're out here in West Virginia. TOUGE Volume 2.
Yeah.
Back roads of Appalachia.
The first one scared us. We said we weren't gonna come back, but we're fucking here.
It's raining. We have a wiper.
Yeah. My fucking heater don't work. I don't know why.
Heater don't work. We ain't got defrost.
Let's go be scared.
We're gonna go get scared.
Alright, lap one. See what we can do. It's wet. Get set to get wet. Finally stopped raining out here at the Drift Indy US Drift Back Roads of Appalachia Mountain TOUGE 2 in West Virginia. We're outside of Beckley. Just been raining all morning. Ground is still wet. Finally, it's just misting, so we got the S13 out and did some first tests on this hill. Going down is pretty sketchy because it's super steep. Going up was a lot of fun. It's just running this JZ on the limiter the whole way up. Not going very fast, but everything feels great. and I'm very happy with this car. Happy we came down here, got one good lap. We're gonna do some more after this traffic session comes through, and hopefully get some laps in with Kyle and have some fun. Well, we did it. The second Touge event, the second day of the second Touge event, with a brand new build. Never drove this car, except for a couple small laps. But it's incredible. Today's track, everything about today was awesome. The weather was perfect, no rain, sun out all day, and ripping up this mountain. I didn't drift any down just because it was going a little too quick for me to feel confident slowing this car down without having any driving experience in it. And it's pretty scary going downhill. Uphill, blast. Tons of fun. This car rules. Jay-Z's rule.
What's up? I don't want my windows washed now. Go away. Oh shit, dude.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
Dude, my last lap, I was gonna do a couple more, and I was getting a little fucking crazy.
Your tires are gone.
Yeah, I know. I could feel them, and then I was like, you know what? I better call it before I wreck my shit. So, we had a good day.
We had a good day. And now we're gonna, I don't know what we're gonna do.
I haven't decided yet.
Also haven't decided yet.
Gone.
They're gone.
We were at the hotel and I left it outside and someone hit me. I definitely didn't fucking hit a tree yesterday.
Did a golf cart back into you and that was from a golf bag?
No, I think it was a cyclist.
A cyclist?
Yeah, some dude was like
really good.
Strong shit, dude.
Yeah, and he cleared the whole rest of the car.
Yeah, no, like he went flying, but
he didn't break the window though.
I didn't hit a tree, I'll tell you that much.
No, definitely not. You'd see bark if you hit a tree.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I would be trying to fucking link.
That's nuts.
Yeah, I just fucking hold it just wide. Dude, you hit the bump and the car would be like top of third, like, and you'd feel like jolt, you know, and then you just hold the handbrake.
Yes.
I never got it.
Oh.
Dude, I'd always come just a little bit short. I think if that bump wasn't there.
Yeah, that bump was no good.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm very happy with how this weekend went.
It was a good weekend.
I'm glad we came.
I'm glad we came too.
Like,
conquered our fears after Kentucky.
Yeah.
Because that one was actually.
We conquered the fears.
That one was actually just fucking scary.
We're not scared of this.
Yeah.
Even with the other things that happened this morning, not scared of it.
Hey Edgar, invite us next time too, man.
Yeah, Edgar, we gotta be back.
Every time.
Every time. Every time. Every time.
DriftIndy.com.
Yeah, DriftIndy.com.
That's what he says every time. Yeah.
No, it's just thanks Drift Indy.
Yeah, thanks Drift Indy, US
thanks
Drift.
US Drift. Thanks Backroads of Appalachia and the combined Drift Appalachia.
Yeah. Thanks for having us. It was great.
We did it.
Now they're going to get us upside down, tore up on this party bus.
We are going to go on a party bus tonight. So
I think we haven't decided.
We haven't decided. That may not happen.
But they're doing it.
Somebody's going to do it. Back from the mountain. What an experience. What an absolute experience. Everything they had planned, everything we got to do, top notch. Just the best group of dudes. It was all fun, every ounce of it. I didn't film a lot. I didn't drive a lot, and I definitely forgot to turn the cameras on when I was. It was just a lot going on. Didn't drive the whole first day due to it raining. Finally, the rain let up, so I was able to get the car out of the trailer, and I think I did 3 runs up the hill just to feel how the car felt. And I'm honestly glad that we got to drive a little bit in the wet. It made the next day seem a lot more safe, I guess. So it was a lot of fun when we got to drive it in the dry and really get to feel how the car worked. I was fighting some small issues throughout the day that are going to be really, really easy to fix now that we're home. Not so easy to fix on the mountain. And also towards the end of the day, my steering rack seals finally let go in the new rack that we grabbed from a parts car. We had no idea was good or not. So at least it got us through the day, and I was able to drive and really enjoy this car. And it doesn't feel real. I've been building the car for almost 2 years, so it's really cool to finally get to drive it, especially in a setting like mountain drifting, legal mountain drifting out there in West Virginia. And everything worked. So I got to fix a coolant line that we're going to switch over to AN lines right now. We just had some soft rubber hose that just couldn't hold up to it. And then I need to put a new steering rack in. And I've got a weird issue with some wiring, but we'll dig into that a little later. Couldn't be happier with this car. I keep saying that because it truly is awesome the way that it feels compared to most other cars that I have and ones that I've driven in the past. This one takes the cake, and I'll try to show you a little bit with it because I quit out on that build series pretty early with the season. Drove 17 events this year with all 3 cars, so it's been a busy summer, and now we have a short winter to button up the things on this car and get it ready for next year. So when we were out street tuning this, I guess it was 2 nights before we had to leave for the event, I noticed that I couldn't turn the wheel to the left without really forcing it to the left, and I thought for sure it had something to do with this electric power steering that we have on the car. I run the TRW Astra electric power steering pump. So we dug a little deeper into it and looked at some more things, and it turns out what was wrong was I had a bent rack. So we had to switch the rack the night before we left for the event, and once we did that, the steering feels incredible. I love the way this electric power steering works. Even when the car's off, I can still have power steering if I need to push it around or do anything like that, which is super cool. But in drift, it feels awesome. It's extremely responsive. It doesn't feel too light. It doesn't feel too heavy. It's definitely a good way to go when you don't have the option to run the factory stuff like I didn't because the ears were broke off the block. So we had to come up with a solution, and that's what it was. But all in all, this car, everything feels really good. And it's a simple setup. Everything from Parts Shop Max underneath on the suspension, aside from obviously the Fortune Auto coilovers. So it's their traditional super angle knuckle with a OEM style lower control arm, and then all of their arms. All of their brakes, the Z32 remans that they make, along with the dual caliper in the back. Handbrake works great. And the steering feels great. I wanted it to still emulate exactly how my S14 would feel because it's a similar setup. I decided that I liked the T7s a little too much on the Corvette, so I went ahead and got some chrome GMR Caesars, which are brand new 3-piece wheels that GMR is making, and they're sick. Got the Status seats, the Status GTX seats mounted hard to the floor, so no rails. They're just as low as they can possibly go because I like to sit on the floor in these cars. All I can say is I am extremely excited for next season. 2024 is going to be a blast. We've got a lot of good plans coming up. Going to see everybody at PRI in about 2 weeks, and hopefully some schedules start dropping so we can really get to planning everything out exactly how we need it.